What up, what up, what up? Let's get high as shit and go to work. Let's go. What up, Sleepy Breeze? What's going on? Good morning, good morning. It's bright and early. Motherfuckers in bed. Hey, you know it's a bunch of motherfuckers out there in bed that ain't even going to get their asses up for another few hours. But they going to lay around and call us lazy. We going to sit around and get high for 2 hours. And then we going to get out here and get with it and get more shit done than most of these motherfuckers going to do all goddamn day before they ever get out of bed. We ain't got no lazy weed heads around here, boy. We up at 4 every day. We getting shit did. Sometimes we might be a little lazy, but it's man, I hate it, dude. I hate sitting around. Like, I get like really upset if I don't do nothing with my day. Good morning, Wally. Good morning. Of course not, man. Hey, that sun better not beat me out of bed. Shit. I'm gonna be up way before it every time. It's the best, man. You get so freaking high in the morning. It's so good. And then you know that like nobody's going to be calling you, needing you at fucking 5 a.m. to show up right now because everybody's in bed. You know, if you want to exercise after this, you can get your little exercise on, do whatever you want to do without being bothered. And then when you get to work, you're ready to fucking go. You're energized. You're not like dragging ass like, man, I can't wait to get home. Yeah, because you already got stoned as shit this morning, you know, and you come home, get high at the end of the day after it's all over with. I got a bunch done around here yesterday, mowed the yard, bagged up a bunch of leaves, raked the yard, did some weed eating. More to do here today. Got the homie Dave here. So we're going to be, I guess we'll probably throw that trailer back together. We got a bunch of shit we're going to be doing. Uh-oh, that's not hot. Dude, I don't know how people can just like sit. I mean, like if you're depressed or something, I can understand not like finding it hard to find the motivation to do shit if you're like suffering from some real depression, you know. But like normal ass day type shit, just sitting there and not doing nothing, that will give you fucking depression. It will mean shit. I can go crazy. Like if I don't do something all day and I'm in good health and feeling good, I'm not going to feel good at the end of the day. I'm going to be upset and be like, damn, I didn't do shit. We're going to start with a dab of the frozen banana. Look, my alarm goes off at 5:30. But I've been up already every day on time. Man, a little wakey bakey is good. Good for you, man. I think it's good for your mental health, man. You know. I think it's good to take a little time for yourself before you fuck around and give your whole day away. You know, trade your whole day for some money. Shizzle. Boy, Dave was afraid I was going to get him to hit the ball yesterday. And then he hit the joint, and he wasn't expecting to hit like it did. That motherfucker said, pow. Oh, I got a rag somewhere. It's in my pocket. Woo. I don't always do fresh ground, man, but I like drip coffee. I don't really care for the K-Cups. I feel like they're just, I hate the overpriced convenience, right? Like, please don't repackage something and sell it to me for more because you made it something easy to make. Easy. Like, one thing that fucking drives me crazy, Easy Mac. The fuck's hard about macaroni and cheese? You fucking boil it, you put a stick of fucking butter and a third a cup of milk in that bitch and you stir it. The fuck is hard about that? Why do we need to make that easier? That's insane. And then reduce the portion and sell it for the same fucking price because somebody's mama too lazy to boil noodles or to teach them to boil noodles. I'm making motherfucking macaroni and cheese at damn 9. Easy Mac. Dude, we come out with more products every year where they add some stupid convenience feature and reduce the product size so they can sell you less product for more money. And if they don't just add a feature, they just reduce the package size. Sleep Breeze, I got a lot of people like pour over or whatever. I got a blend coffee maker. I love that thing. It makes coffee hot and fast. Bro, yeah, I'm telling you, man. Like, it's not hard to make macaroni and cheese. Boil it, and you don't even need milk. I mean, I know it's a motherfucker besides me that was so broke at a time in their life. They was eating macaroni and cheese with just butter or just water. You know, it happens. It happens. That's life. You know, if you ain't been there in life, let me tell you, man, you got some lessons to learn. I done been there a time or two putting water into macaroni and cheese. Chia? Oh, chai. I'm like, chia? We're saying chai to you, right? Man, I used to drink chai all the time at the Neem Karoli Baba Ashram where we used to hang out in New Mexico and get high as shit. I told the skunk story the other day about the skunk that almost got my ass over there. I love some good chai tea, man. Nobody ever made it like they did at that fucking ashram, though. Like, they had these big pots of black tea, and they had big jars of spices. They had like this big, man, their kitchen was so cool. I used to love to go over and get high as shit in their gardens and then just go hang out in the kitchen. And they were always super nice, super friendly. And they were always cooking food for people, you know, like cooking food. They had all these gardens and shit, and they're Hindu, so they're all like, or whatever. So, well, they do drink milk, I think. Yeah, they use milk. So, big pots of chai. And dude, they had the best chai tea. That shit was super strong. Like, the black tea, that shit was finna wake you up. If you're ever in Taos, New Mexico, go to the Neem Karoli Baba Ashram. It's over on Valverde. And dude, it's been there forever. It's a Hanuman temple, the Neem Karoli Baba Ashram. And they're going to have some Thai. If they don't have some chai tea going on there, bro, there's something wrong. It's a little Hindu temple, man, but they're like super nice. They're very inviting folks. They like, dude, I'm telling you, like, we used to go and smoke in their gardens, me and the whole little crew that I ran with in Taos, and we would just hang out high as hell on the back patio and drinking their chai tea, and they'd all talk to us and shit and be friendly. And it's mostly a bunch of old hippie fucking motherfuckers. Have you ever had a dirty chai before, JW? You know what a dirty chai is? Dirty chai is a motherfucking. They put a shot of espresso in the in your chai. I don't care for that. I really like the chai they made at the fucking ashram. That shit was good. Every time I've had it after then, I'm like, this isn't the same. You know, because they'd have this huge pot. And then they boil the spices in the black tea. And then they would add in gallons of milk and sugar. And that shit, and they start that shit up, and it'd be just a huge fucking pot of chai on the fucking stove all the fucking time in there. And they had these metal cups. They were like stainless steel cups that you drink out of. Yeah, it was so fire, dude. Dude, it was awesome, man. And then like when they had their like little thing on Sunday, it'd be so many people out there, and then they'd have like a buffet of food and shit set out for everybody because, you know, everybody in India is starving. Neem Karoli Baba was he is a man. He was a man. And they're like in that part of the Hindu religion. I learned about this shit just hanging around there, getting high and stuff. They believed him to be a saint because he traveled and he performed miracles and he freaking fed people, and they believed he was Hanuman. You know, so that's why it's the Neem Karoli Baba Ashram or the Hanuman Temple. But dude, it was an interesting place. But he really was big on feeding people, so they always had food. Every meal around there, they cooked enough food for strangers to come up and eat or whatever. And always, they never turned anybody away that came for food. And I always thought that was awesome because we would go over and get high and eat their fucking food and drink their chai. Is the sun coming up yet? Let me look out here. I got my blackout curtains on still. Oh, it's still dark. Yeah, it's still dark out there. You must be all the way on the East Coast, man. I'm here in the Gulf and it's still dark. Yeah, you can get a dirty chai at like Starbucks or wherever. Yeah. It's good if you're like in the morning, if you like chai and in the morning you want a fucking strong, you know, drink, you can get a shot of espresso in there. You're in the Midwest. How are you seeing the fucking sun? Maybe it's because I'm so far south. Yeah, it's summertime and I'm so far south. You can't do tea and coffee in the same drink? I don't think you notice as much. Like a chai tea should be strong like a coffee. Like it should be really strong. It should have a fucking intense flavor, like a cardamom and all kind of shit in it. The coffee definitely should not. If your coffee's overpowering your chai tea, bro, you've got the wrong chai. Jesus, I quit drinking sweet tea a long time ago. I drink some sweet tea, Junior, but that shit's sweet diabetes. I don't fucking put sugar in anything I drink anymore, but real rare that I drink sugar. Yeah, man. If the motherfucking chai is really weak and watery, it's gonna be not good. But if the chai is strong and the spices in the chai, because chai is black tea and a handful of different spices is what it is. So it needs to have a strong, you need to taste this, not just the tea, you need to taste the spices of the chai. Sweet tea and water, boy. Man, hey, sweet tea killing us. Hey, between the damn sweet tea and fried shit, goddamn, boy, we killing ourselves. You don't do any sweet tea, JW? That's crazy. Now, look, you know what's funny? When I go into a fucking restaurant with my Asian family and we sit down and everybody orders sweet tea except for my white ass, I order a fucking Coke Zero. Yeah, you should taste the spices over the black tea. The black tea is a base. It's like the foundation of the chai. And then you build on that with your spices. And then you fucking polish it with sugar and milk. Right? Dude, chai is fire. And like I said, I don't drink sugary drinks, but I would drink a fucking cup of chai. That shit'll have you zooming all the sugar, all the caffeine. Boy, you'll be... Well, I do like sugar. I just don't drink a lot of sugar. And the only times I drink sugar and it's not just drinking sugar. I stay away from highly glycemic foods. Any food that's going to turn to sugar in your bloodstream really quickly or drink, I stay away from because it causes diabetes and all sorts of health problems. So I stay, unless I'm doing something really active where I need that quick calorie uptake and I need the sugar in my bloodstream. I will eat candy. I will eat ice cream, but I generally avoid that stuff. I got like a 70-30 rule at least, or a 80-20, like 80% of what I'm eating needs to not be that type of shit. And it's probably even less. Probably maybe 10% of what I eat's got sugar or fried or anything like that. I do like some sweets though, man. I got some fucking Ben and Jerry's ice cream over here in my freezer in my goddamn office. I'm just not using. The homie Dave asked for candy last night after I got him high. He's like, "You ain't got no candy around here." I was like, "Bro, I don't even buy candy. I don't even buy sugar. I don't buy like bags of sugar or nothing. If I didn't have a wife, there'd be no sugar in this house." Just because I don't use it. I don't fucking put sugar in anything. I don't add sugar to nothing. I don't like. That's a Coke Zero. I'm digging through the trash can over here right now. A LaCroix. No sugar. I don't really do a whole lot of milk in the coffee. I mean, it's just, I cut all that shit out a long time ago. Hell yeah, let's go. The motherfucking, I'm going to grab some of them too, Junior. You better believe it. I'm going to try to get an ounce of everything if I can. Shit. I was talking about this shit last night. I used to run ultra marathons. And, you get to, and I'm putting it right in front of the screen. You get to the aid station. Like, so you got these aid stations out in the woods when you're running ultra. And typically, they're 5 to 10 miles apart. And, your ultra marathons are usually on wooded trails or in the mountains or whatever. So there will be these aid stations. It's kind of like a water station, except for they have cups of soda. They have candy bars. They have fucking grilled cheese with bacon. Man, they got chips. They got all kinds of shit there. They'll have Doritos. They'll have Lay's. Because like salt and fucking highly glycemic food, sugars are super important when you're out there doing an insane effort like that. Because you need to have the blood, when you're active and moving constantly, you need to have active blood sugar. But if you're sitting here doing nothing, like I'm sitting here doing shit right now, hitting the dab, I don't need active blood sugar. I don't need all that excessive energy. I'm not running. I'm not trying to, fucking do some shit. If I'm performing in strongman, I might eat candy or fucking bananas in between things, something that's going to boost my blood sugar and keep me with a proper level of energy. Or if I'm doing a long dude, I drink warm pickle juice. The warm pickle juice. I drink warm pickle juice out there on run. They have pickle juice sport. Goddamn, OBS is tripping. For real, y'all thought I was fucking playing? Boy, they got gallons of motherfucking pickle juice. It's a sport drink. It'll knock the cramps right out, boy. Here, hold on, I'm finna show you right now. Really? How'd the warm pickle juice take him down? Like, I've had my ass saved by pickle juice more than once, dude. Like, I got more than a couple stories about it. Look, here you go. See? This is on Amazon. You buy it by the gallon, cramp relief. They'll have this stuff at every aid station out there. Everyone on the trail. I'm sitting here trying to scroll and click on shit, and I'm not even on I'm on the wrong page. See? Stop muscle cramps, extra strength. But magnesium's another one to take when you're having muscle cramps. Dude, I've cramped up. I've dehydrated. I've been on death's door with dehydration more than fucking once, man. I'm telling you, it's yes, because the vinegar and the salt, it gets in your muscles super fast. Like, dude, I've told this story before. I used to have, here, I'll pull it up and I'll show you. I've got I started this trail running club a long time ago. Said if you got the body, you should flaunt it. And if you say that you want it, goddamn, Jordan's got fucking. Girl, you know you need it. And say that you don't wanna be caught between someone else and your lover to your own now. I'm on Joey's computer and she's fucking logged out of Facebook. I shall show you right here on the old phone. I started this group. It's called the Tri-State Trail Runners. Damn, my homie didn't win the fucking comp. What am I looking up again? Holy shit. I already forgot. Oh, yeah. I already forgot again. Oh, yeah. Tri-State. Here we go. Ain't nobody even posted here forever, man. I wonder if I can get the, damn, I ain't got barely. Oh, yeah, I got a bunch of posts. Oh, here we go. This is funny. Some shit I posted. Look, I'm running one day. Look, I'm finna show y'all. Holy shit, I don't have that camera on. Dude, look. So I was running after work one day. And where's my mouse? So easy to lose the mouse. Okay, there we go. So what? Oh shit! Look, I'm fucking running. I'm just running down the street, and homie is walking his fucking turkey. Bro, let me fucking tell you, when I turned that corner and that big ass turkey was in the middle of the goddamn city, this is Memphis. It could have been a motherfucking 3 motherfuckers with shiesties and fucking Dracos, and I would have been less afraid than when I saw that goddamn turkey when I rounded that corner. That is not a normal fucking sight. Like, and homie got a stick in his hand. You know it's Memphis, right? Homie got a stick, a turkey, and a dog. And he's serious with it. Just a normal just your normal after work run I would do back in the day. Just a little 18.2 mile. See, I lived right there. That's where I lived. You can see the little tail. I lived in the hoodie hood, but it was so fucking cool because you could run and then you could get in the woods and get on the trail. You see the green there? That's the Shelby Farms Park trails, and it runs next to the Wolf River bottom. So I get this one line right here on the edge of the green. That's like a trail that runs right along the edge of the river. Cool ass fucking trail. But anyways, the reason I wanted to show y'all. God damn, I wrote a long ass fucking post there. Jesus fucking Christ. Look at that long ass fucking post I wrote. It was after I used to do these 12-hour fun runs. And dude, the day after this, I'd ran 10 miles. This is in Oxford, Mississippi, in August 22nd, right? I ran 10 miles. It was August 22nd, 2020. I ran 10 miles out there in the hot ass sun. The very next day, my dumb ass goes to Crawford, Arkansas because I'm bored. And I rode my bike 62 miles down the dirt roads. I'd never fucking been there. I did not know where I was going. I just had a GPX file and I was riding my bike on the dirt roads. I did not fucking account for the dehydration that, from the day before. I'd hydrated, but there was like so much, you know what I mean, like stress from the dehydration or whatever, that it didn't even matter. What the fuck is going on here? Okay. It didn't even matter that I'd rehydrated or whatever. What the fuck is going on? Are you serious? I dehydrated out there so bad I fell off my bike in the middle of the gravel and shit. It was crazy. What is going on? Okay, there it is. It's working now. I don't know how my cameras got mixed around there. There we go. But yeah, dude, I fell out in the gravel in front of this dude's house, and some random ass dude picked me up and gave me a ride to the gas station and bought me some, because I didn't have my wallet on me or nothing. I was just out there riding. I had taken chicken tenders, a burrito. I had plenty of food. I was eating. I was drinking the whole way, but I was just so fucking drained from the sun the day before that I couldn't make it, man. I fell out and was laying there in front of dude's house. He freaked out. He ran out and got me and, helped me load my bike in the back of his truck. At that point, we were only a couple miles from my shit. I'd been cramping and like going through hell trying to get back to my car, dude. The worst part was there was these fucking loose dogs, and one of them was a giant Great Dane, and it's a dirt road, and I'm the type, I'm just going to ride fast past the dogs. I'm not trying to pet them. I'm not trying to test them, because some of these country dogs will tear your fucking ass up. So I'm already cramping. I'm mentally preparing to pass these dogs when I get there. And that's what really finished me off was passing these dogs. So here I come passing the dogs, and they're barking and running. I'm pedaling. I'd conserved all my energy, hadn't pedaled or nothing because I'm constantly cramping up where I can't move. And so I get to the dogs, and I just pushed through it as hard as I could and fucking got to the other side. Fucking as soon as I got around the corner, they quit chasing me. Legs lock up, and I'm wearing clip-ins too, by the way. And I fucking just lay right over in the fucking hot ass gravel. It's August 23rd. It's the hottest time of the year in the fucking South. And my dumb ass is out there by myself. And I was truly on death's door that day. And man, I freaking got up after a while, laying there fucking with the gravel, like big ass pieces of gravel burning my ass. I finally got back up. I walked with my bike a little bit until I felt like I could get back on and maybe pedal a little bit, because pedaling hurts so fucking bad. And then I got in front of dude's house and fell down, and he gave me the ride. Got me 2 Powerades and a big pickle. I sat in my car for like an hour, because if you dehydrate, I don't know if you've ever dehydrated really bad, but you'll get uncontrollable muscle spasms when you I get them really bad. Sometimes my muscles will lock up and I can't even move my arm, or my leg will fold or some weird shit. Get like a hamstring cramp that like is really weird. But dehydration can do some crazy shit to you. And there's levels to that shit too. But so I sat there in my car because I was like 2 hours from my house off in Arkansas doing this goddamn bike ride. It was a route I'd been wanting to do. It was a metric century. It was, it's 62 miles is 100 kilometers. So that's I was just out doing that. And man, I sat there eating the fucking pickles and drinking Powerades until I was like sure that I wouldn't have any muscle spasms while I was driving, because that was a major concern. But yeah, so what I didn't even tell about the Tri-State Trail Runners. When I ran ultra marathons and I trained for that, I started that trail running club, and we did once a month, we would do these 12-hour fun runs. And it was just basically a training run. We would go set up. I would go set up at 5 a.m. and I'd stay till 5 p.m. Or I might set up at like 8 a.m. and stay till 8 p.m. That way we could get some dark time in, because a lot of people run ultras overnight. But everybody and all of our friends could come and train for whatever big races, and then we could socialize. I would set up a tent and a table, and I go to Aldi's and I get all kinds of cookies and snacks and shit for everybody to eat, and drinks and shit. And it was fun. That way we could hang out and be social, because when you run ultras, most of the time during the actual race, you're out there in the woods on a trail by yourself. You never see anybody. You don't run ultra marathon. Ultra marathon is something you do alone. But, so it's fun to be able to train with other people that do it. We'd set up somewhere. I would make sure we were somewhere. Like, you could go out and do a lap. or do a couple miles with one of your friends, or somebody who's much faster than you, that on race day you won't even see them, because everybody trains a lot slower than they race, right? Dude, in Memphis I had the best trails, like near the house. We got some decent trails here, but I don't know my way around yet. But Memphis has got a lot of different trail spots all around it, right? Like, do I need to heat that again? I swear it was hot when I hit it. Well, yeah. Dude, just the Shelby Farms Park in Memphis is fucking awesome. It's one of the coolest parks in a city anywhere, is a Shelby Farms Park. They got a lot of fucking trails, and it's a huge place. It's huge. Covers a whole lot of land. I almost burned myself. Good morning, Austin. I hope you're doing well, brother. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, pickle juice is great for cramping. If you're ever in a situation where you're dehydrated, pickle juice. That's what I do when I'm on you were mentioning a bike ride. You're on a 50-mile ride with the buddy and the warm pickle juice. So what I do, like, if I'm out on a bike ride like that and I'm starting to cramp up, I'll go to Dollar General and I'll get a jar of, like a $1 jar of dill hamburger pickles, and I'll eat some of the pickles and I'll drink a little bit of the juice, and if I'm good, I'll throw the jar away. Good morning, Ken A. Yeah, I definitely don't run. I'm saying that you race faster than you train, but I don't run an ultra marathon at no fucking 9 minute pace. That's like what? That's a training pace for an 8 mile run for me, right? Like a 9 minute mile. That's just kind of chilling a little bit on a big effort on a 50 mile run or something like that. You need to be running. Me, I need to run like 14 to 15 minute miles. So it's a challenge to slow down, right? What do they say about ultras? Walk fast, run slow, and there's another thing they say. Yeah, walk fast and run slow. And you walk the hills and run the flats. Yeah, we got the sun coming out. I'm gonna pull these curtains real quick. I'll be right back. Oh, I cleaned off that goddamn slab in front of my shop. I need to make a run to the dump soon. I need to fill some more bags with leaves before I make that dump run. I'll give y'all a little peek in the backyard with the sun coming out. Here, let me shut off these little lights. You can see I moved my container garden. I still got those leaf bags there. And I got a big ass fucking, I don't know why I'm holding on to that swimming pool ladder. I'm going to get rid of that. I don't think I'm going to put another, I'm thinking about putting another pool back here, but I don't think I want to. I got enough yard work without a fucking another swimming pool. You know what I mean? Good morning, Dex. Good morning. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm going to run to the restroom. I'll be right back. Oh, it's time to check them tracking numbers. Anybody got any great packages coming today? I should have a few different things pulling up on me. Man, I forgot what I was looking at. I always do that shit. Get sidetracked looking at some shit. Oh yeah, I'm looking for my fucking. I open my phone. I'm on Facebook and I see my old fucking CrossFit coach, and then he's writing some shit, and I get lost in reading that. We're looking at tracking today. See what's coming in the mail. I should have my fucking Sunset Sherbert, and dude, did they get some more Formula One? I know it ain't no Formula One in there. Damn it, boy. Okay, mail. Let's get this. Shit was supposed to be here yesterday. I got toad venom and giraffe's pussy and cherry warheads coming from Shop Hella Mary. And the fucking two packs from Lit. Goddamn, if these motherfuckers have not... That motherfucker still has not left Sacramento. It has been there since the 14th. I'm finna be mad. The fuck? And then this other one in Santa Clarita. No, that's Sacramento. This motherfucker left Santa Clarita on the 14th and still hasn't made it to fucking Pensacola. I don't know what the fuck is going on. We share the Smugs plants regularly on here. Have you shared any new pictures with us lately, Smug? I don't have Discord open. Here, I've got some pictures here of some Smug Pigeon goods. I'll share with you real quick. Yeah, Smug regularly shares his grows here with us. But I don't... fuck. That was the wrong one. I'm not supposed to be sharing this page. It is Discord. There we go. Here we go. There's which one's this, Smug? This is some of his grow right here. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? He just set that one. And a little blurry on the top side, but it's looking good. Looking good. That's how I had the studio set up. I did a Smug Pigeon interview. I got to re-record that. Here's his flower tent right here. Currently, just stuck a bunch of... just flipped a bunch of them. All cocoa on drippers. Do you have trays under your bags at all? Or you just let them run off on the floor or what? I don't see you run off on the floor. Do you water the runoff, or I'm so confused, Smug. Because I always see people have trays for the runoff on their bags, but you don't have any trays, and I don't see any mess on the floor either. And y'all know the bird buffet there, that's Smug Pigeon's genetics. Is his seeds that that he's bred. The Bird Buffet. Now that's our private server to discuss the Bird Buffet. Veg tent here. A male flower. That's that male there. Is that your sourdough male? That's a fucking, yeah, the sourdough. That's a healthy ass male right there, sir. These are 1 gallon bags he's growing these into. You know, this is you really got to stay on top of fucking feeding to get that kind of. I guess the drippers help tremendously. But even just using 5 gallon bags outdoors versus 10, it's a huge difference in, like, you got to water those fucking smaller bags so much more frequently to keep moisture. I don't know about cocoa as a media. Look at those are pretty. Oh, sure, pretty. This is before the last takedown, huh? Like all of these over here got taken down not long ago. Man, I can't wait to be able to grow some shit. It'll be nice, you know, when I finally can. Look at this. Goddamn. It's so ridiculous that look at that. Look at that fucking big ass bud right there. Look at all the big ass buds. All the big. Goddamn, son, look at that. That looked like a washable piece right there. Looks highly washable. Boom. You're going to be hard pressed to find like burned leaves, brown leaves, and shit like that on any of Smug Pigeon's shit. I challenge you to find a burnt leaf in any of his fucking photos. Boy, he has some of the healthiest looking plants in all of his pictures. And tent be clean too. Look at this. And look how dark green the leaves are, the lower leaves are versus the new growth, you know. So the new growth isn't even sucking anything because they're getting adequate nutrition, and they're not getting too much because you're not seeing any new, burn. Balanced. Look at them hairs on end, boy. Look, the motherfucking hairs got trichomes on them. Hey, can you see that from where you're looking? The hair's got little trichomes on them. That's crazy. See the fucking trikes on the hairs? Yeah, boy, get you some of the Bird Buffet. Get some of them seeds before they all gone, for the motherfucking government shuts us down. Okay. What's up? Where's OG? Yeah, those are all the older ones we've been following. He's actually, we met up in February for a seed swap at Connor's house in Atlanta. We met up and Smug went with us to, I was mentioning the pop-up. Smug was with us there. I did a video of that. I posted a video of that pop-up. Yeah, I sure the fuck did. It was back in February, and it was really fucking cool, man. I'm telling you, it was super duper cool. It was in a distillery, and then we went back and had a sesh at Connor's house in the backyard with a bunch of growers and hash makers, local guys, and we did a little seed trading, right? And Smug got the Northern Lights #5 and a skunk from me. I got a few seeds for him, but I'm not growing anything. He grew out. He popped those seeds as soon as he got home, the Northern Lights and the skunk. And he'll be taking down the Northern Lights. He also got a Crunchberry Witherspoon Wine Cross, which was a seed that, a cross that Kyle created from Mythological Milks in Atlanta. He created the Witherspoon Wine Crunchberry Cross. And so he grew out both of those seeds, and he'll be taking them down probably this Friday. So in a couple weeks, just a couple weeks, Smug Pigeon will be smoking the weed from the seeds that we traded. That's something fucking cool. We followed along this grow from the time it popped out till harvest. So that's so cool. We've followed it the whole time. I don't have a video, but if you're on our lives, then you've seen updates, pretty regularly. Man, it's so much good talk going on right now, y'all. I'm real hopeful we're gonna get our descheduling of cannabis. I think that they're gonna go ahead and treat it like alcohol, because the writing's on the wall. They see the money. It's outpaced tobacco sales already, and so they're all wanting to fucking cash in on it, right? And they see what these MSOs are doing with their investor backing and everything, and everybody is trying to get in on that shit. So I think we're going to get our descheduled legal adult use cannabis within a few years here in America, if not sooner. And then on top of that, another piece of news that I heard, that they're with Schedule 3, you're going to be able to order online and get your fucking weed mailed to you as a medical patient. You'll be able, just like they do in Canada, you'll be able to get your shit in the mail. So that's good. What I would like to see is room for the fucking, for the small grower that's fucking doing big things. And, the people that have traditionally came with the flavors and that have always changed the fucking game. And the quality, set standards of quality that you don't find in commercial grows. And people are like, oh, I'm not arguing that some commercial grows are better than a lot of fucking home grow, because you get a lot of people, they're just going to grow whatever. They're not going to do a great job. They don't even care about doing a great job. They just want to grow some shit to smoke. They don't care about refining their process. Same token, you're going to get a lot of fucking dispensaries and shit, or just grow ops in the commercial. And yeah, the people there love cannabis, but they don't care about them plants because it's not their own, and they're not getting paid well, and their manager treats them like shit, and they hate this company, and all these other things. So they're not doing the same job that somebody who's truly passionate about the plant and wants to, they're on a mission to get the best. And when it comes to pheno hunting, that's a rare thing in the commercial world. It happens. And that's why you do see some of the better strains come out of commercial, like Green Dog and fucking Wizard Trees, because they got a budget to do pheno hunts. You know what I mean? I don't think the Wizard Trees, I don't know that they necessarily do a lot of hunting. But I know that, man, their crosses are fire. I know that fucking Green Dog does do a lot of hunting. And it's the smaller, it's the brands that come from the streets that realize that, okay, you need to do pheno hunts because you need to find that one that that's gonna wow people. Because people aren't the same with weed anymore. Like, used to be you could get one flavor of weed that was kill, and that's what everybody was looking for. Like back in the day, you got some blueberry or just something like that. Something that was sought after, you'd be good. You could keep that same blueberry for a year, and motherfuckers would come to you because you had the blueberry. It is not that way anymore. You got to have something different damn near every time, and the shit's got to be fucking kill, you know, because it's such competition in the higher end. So that's where you get the better shit and all the pheno hunts and the new flavors is from those brands that understand that, because the corporate structure doesn't have any sort of incentive or logic for pheno hunts. You know what I mean? They're not trying to spend a bunch of money growing a bunch of plants that aren't going to market, you know, that they're not selling. They don't look at the prospect of, okay, we'll find the needle in the haystack that's going to be the one that's going to make it all worth it, you know? Because they don't care. They just want something that's in the bag, in the jar. Because, to tell the truth, the majority of customers don't care about that quality to that much. You know what I mean? Most customers, value is what they're after. The majority of people are after value because we all fucking hurting for money around this motherfucker. You know what I mean? So value is a huge thing for us. So most of us are going to go for whatever's cheapest, you know, and then there's going to be whatever's the best at a low price, you know. It's rare you're going to find somebody my age with a damn family that's trying to buy the $150 jars. You know what I mean? It's just saying that's for 20-year-old dudes, 25-year-old dudes with no kids. You know what I mean? Spending $150 on fucking a jar to smoke this tonight. I could see getting a jar like that for an occasion easily, like say somebody's birthday party or you're going to hang out with some friends and at a sesh. Maybe you get a really expensive high-end thing because it's easy to spend that much money going out to drink, and you're not even sharing nothing with anybody, you know. So it's easy to spend $150 going out for drinks. So I can justify the $150 jar in a social setting, you know. But for the everyday smokes, like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Well, yeah, we got some good news coming along on the fucking weed tip for sure, man. I'm excited to see if we gonna get this damn, what the fuck? Hey, homie, should I give you my credit card now, Shardy? Or, you know, so you can run your fucking play, or should I wait until? Should I go to Discord first? Fucking idiot. What I want to hit? I want to hit them all. The Mob. $83 degrees already out here. I ain't even gonna look at the fucking weather forecast. I know it's gonna be hot. Dude, Dave's loving it here because, man, I promise you it feels worse in Memphis than it does here. Like, he left Memphis and it was hot up there. And it's humid and it's fucked. It ain't like, this is different down here. You got breezes and it's cool. Like, it's hot. It's a different heat, I'm telling you. Like, when I get out of the car here, I'm like, yeah, and it's here in Pensacola, don't get me wrong. Other places in Florida I've been, even Gulf breeze sometimes. Man, this shit'll take your breath away when you get out the car. Yes, sir, man. For sure. Got the homie here from Memphis, man, and he's planning on moving here, so we're going around looking for places for him and his wife to stay, and we're gonna open a shop here. I've got a shop picked out already. Yeah. I'm breaking down this mob, boy. We finna take us some bone grips. I need to get me a little surface washer for my damn pressure washer. I need a backpack blower too, like a motherfucker. Yeah, a little black tie bone ripski. Stem tastes delicious on this mob. I need to go find a little refrigerator on Marketplace today to stick out in my shop. I've been looking at one, but I ain't stuck one out there yet. The homies, he wanted to stay in the shop. I told him I'd get up and stream at 5:15. I'm in my studio at 4 o'clock. It's no wonder he wanted to sleep in the shop. All right. Let me hit this ball grip and then we'll look at the updates. Yeah, I told him I'd be in here at 4 a.m. He's like, yeah, man, I get an air master. It's nice and cool in my shop though. It's like I got AC. Oh, yeah, boy. Woo! Let's see our smug dates, our updates. Oh, yeah.
Try and remember now just what
Oh.
displacement of every nation and now to one nation. Everyone owe their grudge. Kinda make me wonder which side I'm on. Don't defend the white and I don't defend the black. I defend truth and rights and all of that. Work on situation where I'm at. Hold my position.
Oh.
Though Babylon rage, I and I strive until the end of my days. Rasta courage, go against society. Rasta courage. Babylon rage, I and I strive until the end of my days.
Little bud there. Little tent time action here. What is it? Is this the? What'd you say this size on this flower tent was? A 5x7? You done? I see you clean these jokers out. Y'all see how defoliated he keeps them too. Airflow. Is a deal with the devil that just can't make no give up no faith. I and I strive until the end of my day. Rasta courage, go against society. Rasta courage. That joker over here in the corner looked like it ready to come down. Everything on this side over here, on this left side, looks well. This looks like it's ready to go soon. And which one? This is your. These are the crunchberry right here in the middle. I'm assuming, and the short one next to it is the Northern Lights. Am I right? Or is the Northern Lights farther over here, even shorter? Without forgiveness, I will any war cease. While the heat and rage, Rastaman sit. No one will move a muscle for some moral justice. And with no justice, well, there will be no peace, no give up, no faith. Though Babylon rage, I and I strive until the end of my day. Okay. Rasta courage, go against society. Rasta courage. The Babylon rage, I and I strive until the end of my day. I noticed the flower tent is way like you're like really on top of keeping that flower tent spotless, right? Look, you don't see no fucking dirt. Maybe a little bit here, but like nothing. That's clean. The 4 crunch berries close up. Oh, the close-ups are the crunch berries. Let's go back and look. Oh yeah, they looking good. Kyle was watching. These don't look like. I mean, they're frosty, but they don't look like that one you were showing earlier. Looked like some shit to wash. Maybe these do get a little more frosty, but these don't look like. These look like smoking flour. I would say. More that one you were showing. That motherfucker right there looking fucking icy. There was another one somewhere. Yeah. And with no justice, there'll be no peace. It's one you sent a picture of that was fucking. That's pretty caked. Yeah, here you go. What the fuck, dude? That looks like a candidate for the fucking ice water for washing right there. That's what is this one? Yeah, that motherfucker there is so fucking frosted. Oh, you can bet. Jesus Christ. Oh. Yeah, buddy. All right, we're gonna get us another long dinner too. Good morning, John. Good morning. Like them devastator, pulling us sedated, then we come to medicate, yeah. We don't age, but still we never age. When some stuff be fake, when some stuff be greater. Money paid, the prize trophy taken. Let's not taking a 20, if you're 20 money take, yeah, we don't. Don't do this, and then I'm one up in a million. Some girls say she's so silly, and I don't. Don't do this. See them girls who be Portuguese, and I won't go. She don't do this and then with them girls who is on OG and I want more. She don't do this and then ya annihilate ya just to demonstrate put them in an oven so I'm up just like them waiter. Disintegrate at 3,000 an acre. We be getting higher, rising up like elevator. Then detonate, but when I man, I'm fucking stoned as hell already, y'all. Nothing like a good wake and bake, man. It looks nice and cool out there too. I'm gonna hit a couple more bong rips here. And about 7 o'clock, I'm finna get out here and get some shit doing. Maybe bag up a few leaves in the back. Rake up some. I got so much yard debris. I need to get together a good load to haul to the dump. Man, it's raining yesterday. All this raking I've been doing. Me and Dave was outside. It was raining. God dang, boy. Leaves start coming down. I'm like, man, all this raking I done. Limbs, leaves. I love trees, but I just don't love them in my fucking yard. You know, I love the woods, but I don't want a tree on my property, man. Them motherfuckers don't do nothing but damage. They do not save you any money. I've not had a tree save me money over what it's cost me dropping shit in the yard, dropping shit on my roof, fucking, you know, time clean. Dude, the time and the fucking maintenance cost of a tree far fucking exceeds anything it could save you on a goddamn electric bill in the summer. I heard that. Oh, yeah. Did you make music, Dax? I didn't know you were. Are you a musician or what? I did not know you do. Are you making music? Dave was wanting to go on a bike ride yesterday right before it started raining on us, so I'm like, we might go ride a bike. Shit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Dude, what? I've got a giant rotten tree back there I got to deal with. It's like, it's fucking sad. It's how I know I'm old. I like my big goal for like, I want to make, you know, a bunch of money, like $10,000-$15,000. Why? So I can get that fucking tree taken down. That's not because I want some, you know, a car or something like that. I need to get that tree out that fucking yard. That's some fucking. Dave only took one damn puff off that GDP, boy. This shit put him to sleep, didn't it? Okay. You produce beats. Okay. Like what do you what kind of beats do you produce? Like beats for rap or what? Man, I tell you what is funny. Everybody in Memphis must be a goddamn rapper. And damn near a famous one too. You know, because fuck, man, everybody was a rapper in Memphis when I was coming up. They just didn't have the internet. They had fucking cassette tapes. More jazz stuff? Okay. You know what? You got to do whatever you enjoy because that's what you're going to do the best. And that's, you know, that's the thing. I don't care what you're doing. You never, you do your thing. You do the thing that you love, and that's what people are going to want to watch. You start doing what you think people want you to do, and then it never goes well. You just do what you want to do, and your crowd will find you. You know what I mean? But like if you're making hip hop beats or whatever, or just doing this or that because, you know, like that's where the money's at or whatever, then that it ain't, I promise. Like more people chase after things because they think that's where it's at instead of doing the thing they want to do. And they're good. Or maybe they just do the thing they want to do on the side and they actually do it 10 times better than the thing that they're really chasing. There you go, Smash. That, you know, that's something I always tell people about, like, you know, exercise and I'd refer to exercise as training because you're training your body and your muscles and everything. I always tell people you got to find some shit that is fun for you to do. You're not going to want to do that shit. You don't want to look at it as a fucking chore, like, oh, I got to go to the gym. Find some shit to do that's fun. You know, find a little sport, going for a walk, sorts of shit to do. But you find something active that you enjoy, and that's the real key for I mean, really for anything. Right? You want to find things that you enjoy that stimulate you, that, you know, not just, you know, it's nice when you're doing something at work that you find, meaningful and like you find purpose in, or I feel you exactly, man, because it's like, especially if you're working with a bunch of people and you're trying to create stuff for them, you know. Or if you're already tethered, like in your case, you're already tethered to a group, maybe hip hop group or something, and they're expecting a certain type of beat, but your creative passion is taking you in another direction. You know what I mean? It helps tremendously, man. Walking, running. I really love to run. I love to ride my bike. I haven't ran. I've ran a few like 5Ks and stuff, but I haven't ran regularly here. But it's really good, especially if you're a smoker. You know what I mean? And you're, like as a fucking smoker, you need to balance. You need to, if you're smoking, like you see how I smoke. Yes, I should be riding my bike 50 miles a week hard to fucking get these lungs healthy so that I can sit here and smoke for 5 or 6 hours a day. You know what I mean? It's probably still fucking way excessive on the smoking, but, I need to be out here working and getting oxygen in my goddamn body and sweating shit out too, and working these old lungs. It can be a challenge to get started in running, but running is man, especially on the trails in the woods and shit. Like wintertime, a lot of people don't like going outside in the winter at all, but that's the time you can go to the woods. All the fucking bugs and all the wildlife are gone. There's usually no like tree leaves you can see out there in the woods at that time, and you can hear also because there's not all the tree leaves to muffle sounds in the distance. So you might see some deer and stuff, but most of the wildlife, all the shit that wants to eat you, is sleeping during the wintertime. So it's fun to go run on that, like go find a damn trail with some pine needles on it, bitch. It's nice and soft underfoot, put in your fucking, I'll pop in the headphones, an audio book or whatever, music that motivates me to fucking, to go,
Good looking out, baby. Good looking out. Yeah.
I used to do that shit there in 2020, bro. I would get up every fucking morning. Like, I'm talking about every morning and run in Memphis, like 5 or 8 miles. I look at my Strava here. Like, anybody ever heard of anybody on Strava? It's an app that you use to track your activities and shit. Oh wow, how fucking cool is that? Yeah, Strava's cool as shit. Hold the fucking phone. I'm finna show y'all my bike ride from the other day, right? Check this shit. So, they got like a little playback here, watch. That's at the bike trail. I'm riding my bike through the woods there, out there by the university. All right, I actually got in the truck and left at that point and forgot to turn. After 4 miles, I forgot to turn off my GPS on there. But no, I record a lot of my bike ride. That was just a bike ride the other day. I got bike rides and runs and shit on here recorded from years ago. Can I look my shit up? Oh yeah, I sure can. Oh my God. Here's one, a 75-mile bike ride called the Natchez Libre that I did. It was mostly gravel. Oh shit. Hold up. I'm gonna let y'all take a look at this. This is boom. This is in Tennessee. We took off from this park, rode down, got back in these dirt roads and shit. That's so cool, the fucking playback on that. Dude, I got this shit where I can, like, when I go for a bike ride, it's called Epic Ride Weather. And I use it. It works with another app called Ride with GPS. And I can program in, I can create a route, then I can drop it in Epic Ride Weather, and it will tell, and I put in the time I plan on leaving, and it would in pretty much my average speed. And this fucking thing is going to tell me what the weather will be all along the entire route, so that if it's going to rain, if it's going to get cold, or whatever, I can be ready for that shit. Cause some shit can happen when you're out here. Goddamn, we ain't gonna watch that whole thing. Jesus Christ, dude. This is only 7 miles. This is a 75-mile ride. We're not gonna watch it all. That's for fucking sure. That's the fucking course in Tennessee there. All right, let's hit this bong. Dude, there's some cool shit around the Blackwater Forest here. When it gets winter, I'm going to ride my bike up there. It's a bunch of gravel and shit. That's the time you go ride your bike on the gravel, is in the wintertime. And it's, yeah. Because it's shitty to ride in the city. Or like, it's really shitty riding around here in the cold, Out there, it's a little more trees and stuff to block the wind. Gravel's fun because it ain't a lot of fucking traffic with cars. That shit would be scary as fuck, though. Out in Hickory Valley, you come over a hill and there'd be a big ass fucking tractor. And you'd be like, oh shit, a tractor as wide as the whole ass road, and then it's gonna leave a dust cloud. Woo! Man, hey, dude, I'm glad to be here to help spread the good vibes, man. Dude, it is fucking nice to get up and wake and bake in the morning before work and have a good time. It's so important to get your day off on a good foot. You know what I mean? No, you can use it for free, Food Gangster, but I think I pay for it. I don't know. There is a paid version and there's a free version. So yeah, but yeah, it's It's like a social app for freaking, because you could follow me on there and see my stuff, and then like it posts your stuff in a feed, like your activities. And then you can also take pictures along, like if you take pictures on your phone, it automatically recognizes that and where along the way, so you can upload your photos to your activity. And when it posts, or videos, and when it posts, it'll post with those videos and photos so that your friends that follow you on there, they can look at your pictures and videos and your activity route and your fucking, all your data metrics and all that. I use it a lot just to track distance and to track training, because it's just easy to, it'll work with any device, with my watches or anything. And I have my whole training log there. And then I can, also, what I like about Strava is the heart rate data. If you got a heart rate sensor, it gives a really good look at your heart rate data, and that's like the main thing I need to be monitoring my heart rate right now, and I haven't been, but that's the main thing I use, like to decide how hard I'm going to work today, is what is my resting heart rate at, compared to what it normally is. Because if you have a higher resting heart rate, you're exhausted. You need to not go as hard that day. You need to give yourself you still work, but you don't push as hard. You see what I'm saying? If you monitor your resting heart rate, which is your heart rate when you're just chilling here, and it's 10 beats per minute higher on an average all day than it normally is, then it tells you need to rest, and you need to not go hard as fuck. It's fun. Hey, what's another thing that's fun about Strava? If you got a Garmin watch, you can virtually race people. Like, say you got a friend. I've got myself into trouble on here like this, racing somebody that was super fast. I was going out before work one morning on a run, and I was just only planning like a 2 or 3 mile run, right? And I have my watch on. It's so fucking cool with the Garmin, right? I had a little Garmin Forerunner or something. I'm running, and all of a sudden it lets you know you're entering a segment. So there's segments all in the world, like in common routes that people run or ride their bike, and there'll be leaderboards for that segment. So, and you'll have your own personal times and your personal records and your own personal leaderboard that'll show all your times that you've completed that segment. Then there's like a community leaderboard where it's got the fucking king of the hill, or the king of the mountain, I'm sorry, which is like people, like really competitive people chase KOMs or king of the mountains on Strava. It's wild. It's fun though. It's kind of motivating. So back to the like virtual race thing. I've done this on bikes. I've done it, on foot running. If you have a Garmin device and you have the Strava shit linked with it, when you enter a segment that your friends have done, it's going to put you in a virtual race against them where you see their time running as you're going. And it'll be the screen, the background will either be white or black, depending on if you're beating them. And it'll have how far, a little timer, how far you are ahead of them and shit. So, dude, I was running one morning. This guy, this fucking motherfucker's fast as hell. I know better. I just happen to feel good this morning. I'm running, and I enter a segment. And of all people, his fucking time pops up, and now all of a sudden, this guy's name is Nathan. I forget his last. Nathan Barry. He is a super fast runner. He's ran in the Boston Marathon a couple times. And so Nathan Barry's shit comes up. And I know him because he runs in Memphis. And so I'm running. I'm like, oh, shit, here we go. And fucking his shit pops up. I'm feeling like I'm a badass now because they're putting me in a virtual race with this guy. I'm only planning on running 2 miles, y'all. But I'm feeling good. And I start taking off. And I'm getting out ahead of him. I'm like, I'm fucking rolling. I'm I'm really feeling myself now because not only am I racing this motherfucker in the virtual race, and this is just a fucking before work run, right? I'm like, yeah, I'm beating this motherfucker's ass. I'm running. I'm fucking taking off. I'm going, I'm fucking going hard. It's a 6 mile segment, yo. It's a 6 mile segment. And but by God, for the first 3 miles, I was on his ass, boy. I was on his ass. And then he starts pulling off on me. But the reality is it's just me out there on the fucking trail with a damn watch in the virtually racing. It's wild. And then there's another guy, Jeff Embry, that rides bikes. He's a super fast runner, and he's a good cyclist too. I've rode with him in Arkansas and shit on the Raptor gravel grinder and shit. But I've raced Jeff virtually on my bike, And what's cool is when you beat them in that virtual race, they're going to get a fucking email. They're going to get an email about that. They're going to, if you knock them on a leaderboard, they'll get a fucking email. And if you take a KOM, like on a segment, whoever's got that KOM, they'll get an email too. So it makes it fun. It's kind of motivating. You know what I'm saying? It makes me want to go fuck around right now, but I don't know anybody here. I don't have any friends in Pensacola to chase their times or shit like that. But it really is fun. That's but I like the data metrics of Strava, but those aspects in conjunction with the Garmin it's a lot of fun. Cause you might, I got up, I thought I was just going for a little 2 mile run down the road, right? And next thing you know, I'm fucking running 6 miles trying to race some Boston Marathon running motherfucker before work, Shit, man. I'm gonna hit one more dab, y'all. Then I got to dip, man. We've been in here for like what, damn near an hour and a half, more than an hour and a half. I gotta get up and get with it. I need to go for a damn run or a bike ride, man. But I got work. I got so much work to do. I feel like I'm 100 years old. I'm like, I can't go do that. I need to go do my work. Gotta rake these leaves. I need a backpack blower. I think holding off on a backpack blower is probably a big mistake right now because, bro, that motherfucker probably going to save me a lot of time. What is in here? Is there weed in my bucket? It is. How did weed get in there? I got weed in my bucket. Oh, brother, I'm so sorry, man. Brother, I'm super sorry. I can't even imagine. I lost, my brother-in-law last year to suicide, and something that has been, still really fucks with me, So, I hate that you're going through that. It's been right at a year right now. And it was a brother-in-law, but, I'm talking about this guy was closer than a brother. He grew up and he was around, he was around me more than my own brother through my, later teen years, early adult life, all the way until he took his life, man. And a few months before, he was going through depression and stuff, and he quit answering the phone. I talked to him once after I moved to Florida, man. It's like, man, I wish I could have got him to come down here and just visit, maybe get his head out of wherever the hell it was. Yeah, but I hate you're going through that. That's well, we may not be much smash, but you know, you got us here for you, brother. If if you need us, if you need it, I got an email. If I got, you can reach me on Twitter as well, man, too, if you need me anything. Damn, man. Dude, I'm sorry, brother. Man, I haven't talked to my own brother in quite a while. And we used to talk every day, man. Like when we played, because we used to play, we play World of Warcraft together. If I played fucking retail WoW right now, he'd be talking to me every fucking day. I bet it. He got me on to playing WoW again recently, and then I didn't like the retail, and I started playing the classic, and then I just quit them both altogether. But I hadn't talked to him in a few months, man. Man, hey, I appreciate you, and appreciate you sharing with us, because you sharing what you're going through definitely helps somebody else out there, because somebody can relate in some kind of way, I appreciate everybody being here, fucking watching, spending their time watching, chilling, making this community and these sessions what it is, because it's a positive thing that we got going in the world. These days it's so full of fucking negativity. So it's nice to be able to come and chill, smoke, and not have to hear all the bullshit. The news got us all fucking at each other's throats and riled up about some bullshit, all the propaganda they throw at a motherfucker. It's nice to have somewhere to, everybody's being, everybody is treating each other decently. You can go to the damn, you go look at at a motherfucking weather radar live stream, and the comments are horrific. Horrific. The comments in the weather radar of the local news channel, it's like, what the fuck? Or just local news videos, period, man. It's like, god dang, that's why I don't even watch the news, man. It's like, makes me feel terrible to read the comments and see how people talk about one another. It's just like, Jesus, man. People got that kind of hatred in them, It's another thing. They got people trained to hate each other and then vote out a hate. They train you to hate whatever you view as your opposition, and then you vote to punish them instead of whatever the fuck makes sense. The old divide and conquer. Boy, they've mastered manipulation with social media too, you know what I mean? Like getting people to think certain ways about certain things is so easy. Like you just growing up, like I grew up in the 80s, man. Shit's so different. Like, I grew up, I'd be on the main road sitting in my grandpa's lap, steering the fucking truck, going down the main ass road in the city. And freaking, I can remember 10 years ago, I saw an old man had his grandchild on a back street somewhere, and he had his grandchild steering like my grandpa would. And my mind didn't automatically think about when my grandfather and I used to, do that on the main road. I was like, that old man's got that kid steering the truck, because the goddamn media and the fucking news and everything's got you. So, man, you're thinking all crazy. Like, hell, we used to ride on toolboxes in the back of trucks and shit. You know what I mean? And no doubt that wasn't safe, and I wouldn't let my children do it now, but it was a lot of shit that we just normal that now, like, damn, why did I even care about that shit? Because none of that shit was a big deal, and nothing was a big deal in the 80s, right? Anybody that was there. Man, I'm going to get up out of here. I got to get some work done, man. I appreciate everybody hanging out, man, chilling with us this morning. I don't know if I'm going to come back do a lunchtime live. I got the homie Dave here with me. I might come for a quick sesh, roll one up. Maybe we just roll one up, go live, smoke, just, I don't know. We'll see. But for sure, we'll be back for the evening sesh, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in as always. We're going to get some shit done around here. I hope y'all get some shit done at work, man. Y'all have a good day. Peace.